And with us now is Margaret Aero. She is the CEO of Marani Brands Incorporated. MRIB is the stock symbol. Margaret, always great to see you again.
Same here, Don. Thank you for having me again.
Well, it's a pleasure to have you here. Kind of a milestone week because we've been talking for the last several weeks about the product getting into Costco, and you are now in Costco. You are on the shelves of Costco. Congratulations.
Well, thank you very much. We're very pleased and we're very excited. Now the real work starts, because having it on the shelf is one thing, particularly at a place like Costco, which is truly an upscale facility, upscale venue. Now we will start marketing the brand to get the product to move off the shelf, to make it worthwhile for Costco to carry our brand.
Well, Costco members, a lot of people may not know this, but Costco members are considered in the retail business some of the most valuable customers out there. So it must be extraordinarily pleasing as CEO of the company to walk into a Costco, and I'm sure you've done this. You've walked in, you know, under guise of being a regular shopper and looked at the stuff on the shelves and said, that looks pretty cool.
Of course, being a Costco member myself and in my family members, it was an enormous thrill for us to have our brand at Costco. It's been one of the biggest milestones the company has reached at this point. And we're very pleased with it. And we believe that we're going to be able to move the product with the marketing and the necessary exposure of the brand in order for it to move off the shelf, to make it worthwhile for Costco to continue carrying us.
And we talked last week on the program when Dan from distribution was with us as well about all of the demand that's going to be created because of the distribution that you have being in Costco. And I was wondering if there was a concern about meeting the demand. But as we found out this week, the shipping container with all of your stock is here. Tell us about that.
Actually, we're very excited. As we speak right now, the ship's being disembarked and the product will be available for full distribution before end of next week, because of course there's always logistics attached to it when it comes through customs, custom clearance. But we're very excited because the container actually arrived 2 weeks before the anticipated arrival time. So it gives us a really good head start. But our work really begins now. The full force of distribution will begin for Dan on a domestic market, because we did, with the inventory, limited inventory we had, we held back majority of our movement of the product because we wanted to make sure that we can meet the demand. Now that the product's here, we will be able to begin distribution to all the states where we have obtained the licenses. And of course, Dan will move forward in getting licenses in some of the other states that he's making the arrangements with distributors. I leave the domestic end to Dan. But with our management team and our focus right now is, once the container is disembarked and the product brought in for distribution, we will start beginning to market the brand and create the market awareness that we had started originally a few months ago. Now we can go full force in marketing the brand, moving it, doing events, and so on. This way, we will not have any limitations on us at this point.
Well, that's really exciting. And of course, when you were back in Armenia in April, you had met with the distillery and you knew that you could meet any demand that you could bring across, correct?
Yes, of course, of course. One of the main things is that our bottles are manufactured in Europe, gets shipped to Armenia. We have a large enough shipment is going to go from France to Armenia for filling. Armenia fills the product. France produces our bottles at this time. And we will be getting ready to fulfill the remaining our contracts, whatever is out there, as we start moving forward. It's taken our company a little time, but it's milestones we hit as we move forward. It's part of the management team's objective and the goal and the vision we've set for the company to move forward in a very methodical manner. And with the distributor partners that we have, both domestically and internationally, I believe our company is really on an excellent track of achieving all its objectives.
Marani Brands, MRIB is their stock symbol. Look for the product on shelves in Costco in Southern California. Thanks so much, Margaret.
Thank you very much, John.